back to my channel, or if this is your very first time seeing me, I'm so pumped to have you here today. If you guys have been following along my past 2-week journey, I've been shopping the Sephora sale like crazy. I think at this point I have 3 Sephora hauls up from the sale, and I have one more coming soon of my online order because it just came in today and I haven't even opened the box. But in today's video, I tried so much new makeup from the sale. I didn't try everything, but I tried most of it, a lot of it. Everyone asked me to do a full face of first impressions, but I had already tried a lot of this stuff to where it wouldn't be like a first impression, so I just thought I'd do a video trying new makeup. Let me just say, I love the way it all turned out, the glowy skin, how natural but put together I feel, and yeah. So if you guys want to see the rest of this video, keep on watching. Obviously, don't forget to subscribe and click that bell. If you are brand new, I'd enjoy if you stuck around. I post every Tuesday and Friday, but I also have a ton of extra videos as well. And yeah, be sure to also follow my social medias, which are up here in this screen. I do Instagram tutorials, selfies, outfit of the days, stories, everything. And why don't we go ahead and get into this video, because I'm so pumped for you guys to see this video. Okay, so I know like this filming setup is not normal, but when I film on this plain wall right here, I have to use my lap as like my desk, and you're actually on a desk right now, so it's like a lot easier for me to film like this when I'm doing these type of like makeup videos. So I know it's not like the best background, I'm really sorry about that, but it's the easiest and it's gonna help my makeup application like look a lot better and like smoother, just because like I'm taking my time and I actually have a desk. Does that make sense? Kind of, not really, but trust me, it's how it works. So I always start with my eyes, and I have a couple new products that I got from the Sephora hauls I've been doing for my eyes. Obviously, one of the things I purchased was the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Eden, and this is like my favorite eyeshadow primer to date. It's so good. I've been using it for like 2 years, I think, and I used one of them for like a year straight. Like, they last me forever. I really like it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on my eyelids. Now, I did already do a little bit of brows, and I didn't get like a new brow pencil. All I got was like a new brow gel, so I'll put the brow gel on like later in the video, but I always do that like after I do my powder, just because my eyebrows tend to turn like white, and they turn different colors like after foundation, because like foundation gets on them. So yeah, I always blend this eyeshadow primer out with my fingers. I just find that it's a lot easier. All right, so the only new eyeshadow product I got was this. I was deciding between this and the Diva palette, and I just decided to get this instead because I like this color scheme a lot better. So I'm gonna do the eyeshadow look that I did yesterday. It was like a neutral gold look, and I know that's like, sounds basic to some people, but that's like my favorite thing to do. And I already used it, this color, in a haul. It was like my last one, I think. Yeah, it was the very last haul that I did of in-store stuff, and y'all loved this color. So I'm gonna show you guys a neutral look now. And yesterday when I did this eye look, I used the new Too Faced Crystal Whips Shimmering Veil eyeshadow. So I'm also gonna use that today. And I also did get something else for the eyes. It's the Marc Jacobs Omega Shadows, but I just wanna really use the palette today. Like, I don't know, I just wanna use the palette. So first thing I'm gonna do is go in with the shade Buff It Out and just put this like all over my lid to set the like the eyeshadow primer, and just like pack this on. So for the crease, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the shade Afternoon Delight. It's a really nice neutral toned transition color. There's nothing like too crazy about it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just put this like right in the socket of my eye. I really love the way these mattes blend in this palette. Like, I just think they're so good, and I'm just, the way I'm blending this out, I'm not like flaring out. I'm actually just following the actual eyeball so I can make it a little bit of a circular motion. That's just how I found to do my eyeshadow a lot better, just like when it's more of like a circle shape. It just matches my eye shape better. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Set in Stone, like just one tiny tap on the same brush, and just put this on like the outer area. Just like packing it a little here before we do the full on shimmer shade, so I can have like a little bit of depth and know where to like stop the cut crease. So now for the cutting the crease part, I'm gonna use the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and then this Morphe M124, and just make a little cut crease. I'm not the best at them, but I try my hardest to do semi-good. And now I'm just gonna flip to the other side of the brush, and I don't wanna like for it to transfer. That's not the best, but you know what? It's gonna work. And we're gonna go in with Oops a Daisy. It's my favorite gold right now. I really love it. So like I said, I'm just flipping to the other side, and I'm just patting it in there, and we're just gonna go ahead and press this on the cut crease part. Oh my goodness, it is literally such a striking gold. I love the undertone of it. Like, look how gorgeous that gold is. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this other eye off camera, do the cut crease and then the shadow, and then I'll be right back and we're gonna go ahead and go in with this. This is like my favorite product right now. I'm so pumped for it. All right, so now that this eye is done, we're gonna go ahead and go in with the same exact brush and go in with Set in Stone again, a little bit deeper this time. And I'm just going to still place this on the outer area just to blend the two, like the cut crease and the crease shade together, so it's like not too harsh. Just very lightly just feathering it right there. And now for the part that like I've been waiting for. It's the Crystal Whip Shimmering Veil eyeshadow in the shade Pop the Bubbly. These literally smell so good and I love these more than I love Stila's eyeshadows. Like look how gorgeous that is. It's really pretty and it's a different formula in the way that it's not like as sparkly as Stila. It has more of a base color to it. This is the only color I actually like in the whole range, which is like not fun. I hope they come out with different colors, but yeah. So I know what you're thinking, like why are you putting a liquid on top of a cream? a liquid on top of the powder, but I did it yesterday and it worked really well because I wanted more of like a oomph kind of intensity. I'm just gonna take it from here and just lightly just tap on top of it and you're gonna see the difference it makes because I'm gonna do this side and then show you the difference. And it does not break up the shadow underneath it, which I really appreciate. Like it just doesn't. Now just look how much more intense that is and sparkly, and it's more of like that, you know, date night type of eyeshadow that you want, but it's so gorgeous and it smells so good. So easy to apply and I love it. Alright, and that is it for like the eyeshadow. I just think it's really simple and cute and just gorgeous. So for mascara, I'm gonna go in with the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. This is something that I did get from the Sephora VIB sale. I really love this mascara. It's really great and the wand is like humongous. So I'm just gonna apply this. Alright, so now that the eyes are practically done, we're going to come back to the eyes a little bit later in the video when we do like the lower lash line, but we're going to move on to the face. So I picked up these two primers, the Farsali Liquid Glass and then the Becca Skin Love Brighten and Blur Primer. So I'm first going to go in with the Farsali one and just put this all over my face. Now I do have drier skin, so I love anything that's hydrating and just dewy and just glowy. And yeah, but I really love this glass primer. I've been using like a lot lately and I just love the way it makes my makeup look, the way it lays underneath my makeup. I haven't tried mixing it in foundation, but I do want to try that next time. Such a good primer, like it literally just gives you that like glow. And then for the pore area, I'm gonna go in with like a little pea-sized amount of the Becca one and just stick this like right here in this area and then on this little texture spot that's going on up here. So from the sale, I only picked up one foundation. It was the Beauty Blender, I almost said Beauty Balance. The Beauty Blender Liquid Whip Longer Foundation in the shade 2.50. And I have been liking this foundation so far. So I'm gonna take my wet Beauty Blender that I just wet, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pump one pump out of it and then go ahead and distribute this on my face because I don't like to use too much foundation. And then before I go in and balance foundation with my Beauty Blender, I'm gonna squirt the Farsali 24 Karat Gold Mist like two times actually on the bottom of this because this is like a semi velvety matte foundation and I like the glow, the dew, but I really love the coverage this gets me. And then now we're just gonna go ahead and blend this out. I think watching someone put on foundation is the most satisfying thing ever. So if you do have drier skin, I do recommend spraying this mist or any glowy mist that you like on your blender if you're going to be using more of a matte foundation, because it just shears it out kind of, but it just helps give you that finish that you want. You can navigate the finish of your skin and put it in the foundation basically. And I am a person who likes light to medium coverage. I've never been a full coverage person. So I like using one pump of this foundation. And then if I need a little extra coverage, I'll go in with like the tiniest bit. But it's rare, very, very rare. I think that's a pretty good shade match. Like, I think that is a good shade. Okay, now this foundation is blended out and just look how beautiful it lays on the skin and just like seamless. I really, really love it. And my favorite part about it is mixing this into it to make it a little bit more skin-like. So the only concealers I picked up were the Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealers, but I also have the Jeffree Star concealer that I ordered, but this is like from Sephora. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Makeup Forever one, but just know I really like the Jeffree Star one. So I'm using this in the shade 30, and I'm just going to put 3 little dots up here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. I'm not gonna put more mist only because like that's a lot. I already put 4 all over my face, and I'm sure this still has a ton left on it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go back in with this. Is it just me, or like watching people do makeup makes you want to do your makeup? Like last night I was watching a video from Babs Beauty, I think. She was like doing her makeup, and I was like, you know what? I just put my skincare on. I'm literally going to bed. It's 12 o'clock, but I just want to do my makeup because I love watching people apply their makeup. Is that just me or what? I'm gonna take a tad bit more. Like when I say a tad, it's like barely even any. And I'm just gonna stick it in the inner corner of my eye just because I want a little bit more coverage right there. I really like this concealer. I love how thin it is, but the coverage it gives and just the way it just looks so beautiful and literally looks like it's high definition. I mean, it is, but like you can tell it is. So I did pick up some cream products. I'm only gonna use 2 of the ones that I picked up. I picked up the Milk Makeup Blaze Matte Bronzer and then the Lit Liquid, no it's not a liquid, the Lit Stick Highlighter. I'm gonna take the highlighter on my finger and just go ahead and apply this on the high points of my face just to accentuate it a little bit more before I powder. I'm a person who loves, I'm sure you guys know by now if you've been watching my videos, but because I literally mention it in every video, but I love a good liquid product, like liquid foundation, liquid highlighter, stick highlighter. I just love a cream and a liquid. I just love it. Look at that glow. You guys, we're glowing everywhere today. This is so pretty alone too. I wore this the other day with just this on and it was like gorgeous. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the bronzer and just do like, when I say a little, I mean only like a little. I know that looks like a lot to some people, but like some people go in. I do sometimes, but not all the time. Don't forget that jawline. Now that we look like this, we're gonna go ahead and blend this out. And I'm just gonna use the blender and just buff this forehead contour back into the hairline. I just love how natural the cream bronzer looks. I'm on this like Milk Makeup Rush Love. Like I just love them so much. I don't have any new setting powder, so I'm just gonna go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just gonna tap a little bit into here. And before I put this on my face, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out the creases because I know I've already creased a little. And I'm just gonna take a little on the tip of the blender and just go in super close to the inner corner and only like right under because I don't want to hit the highlighter. I'm gonna go in with this little Jeffree Star sponge because it's like a lot more ideal to get up in that inner corner. I forgot I had this. Much better. And now for setting the rest of my face, I'm just gonna take whatever's left in the cap, which is basically nothing. I'm gonna use my Blinged Brushes F1 powder brush. You can use code GORIA for 10% off if you want to. I'll have a link in the description. But I'm just gonna set everywhere that I didn't put creams. The middle of the forehead, and then right here on the smile lines, and like the inner cheek area. I'm not gonna set the cream highlight, but I am going to set a little bit of the cream bronzer, just like a tad bit. To finish up the under eyes, first I gotta wipe this away. Actually, I was about to go in with my eyeshadow. I'm just gonna go ahead and tap this into the skin. Back to my under eyes. We're gonna go into the shade Afternoon Delight. Take this from outer corner to the inner corner of the eye. And with the same brush, I'm gonna go in with Set in Stone just on the outer area. I'm not gonna bring it too far in. I don't want it to be too smoky. I want it to be still very light and airy kind of. Just like that. And that is it for the eyes. So during the sale, I picked up the Fenty Beauty Private Island Sunstalker Bronzer. I'm gonna take my favorite brush right now. It's the Blinged Brushes F5. And I know it doesn't look like a bronzer brush, but I like the placement it gives and how it's a very like airy brush and it's not too dense. It just applies like the perfect amount of product. So I'm just gonna go in with 2 little taps and I'm gonna go right on top of the bronzer. It's like my new favorite bronzer. I just love this tone of this bronzer. I feel like it's different than anything I have, and I truly mean that. The formula is absolutely so good, and the way it blends is like actual butter. Full bronze queen right now. I haven't gotten a new blush, so I'm just gonna go in with my OG Jouer blush palette. Got this the second it launched a couple months ago, and it's my favorite. Going in with the Blinged Brushes F4 brush. Love the angle of this brush and how it just places product. Look at that. Blush makes a full-on difference. I love it. So we have two things I could use for highlight. I got the Becca Champagne Pop. I'm so late to the trend. And then I got the Too Faced Sugar Peach palette. I'm debating now because I've used this highlighter. I haven't used Becca Champagne Pop that much yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go in with this. I'm pumped for this. All right, let's see what all this hype is about. Okay. Oh my gosh. Something is hyped up for a reason, like wow. And for the nose highlight, I'm gonna be a little bit more precise. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M321 brush and just go in with this and just, we're glowing. My goodness. And I'm also gonna pop this in the inner corner of my eye. Honestly, what a nice highlighter formula. On the brow bone a little. Speaking of brows, we're gonna go ahead and put the Milk Makeup Cush Fiber Gel in the shade Dutch on my eyebrows. I mean, they don't look that white, but I just feel like they're not put together. We're just gonna make them a little bit more put together. I love this brow gel so much. I feel more complete now. Just for the fun of it, I'm gonna take a little bit of the Peach Pop color. It's like NARS Orgasm Blush kind of from this palette, the Sugar Peach. And I'm just gonna stick this like a little bit on my cheekbones, a little bit more, just for more of like a blush and highlighter glow. Probably didn't make that much of a difference, but I think it's very, very pretty. And why don't we go ahead and intensify the highlight even more with Peach Pearl. This one, let me tell you, the pigment is intense. You have to be so careful. Some would say this is too much highlight. Some would say this is not even enough. I love this so much. I got so many lip products in this sale. It's crazy. I have a little bit of the Fresh lip balm in the lemon version on my lips right now just to hydrate them. I got this in PR, which is like absolutely amazing, but I love these lip balms so much, so that's just on now. But I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off because otherwise lip liner like doesn't really go on as smoothly. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite lip liner. It's just NYX Nude Truffle Lip Liner, and just line and shape my lips. Alright, and for the all over lip color, I'm gonna go in with the Marc Jacobs 146 ANAIS Sheer Gel Lipstick and just pop this on my lip. I really love the formula of this. It's just like in the title, it's very sheer and just smooth. Just kind of like blotting it on there. And we're not done there. We're gonna go in with the gloss. We're gonna go in with, I'm thinking Foreplay. Yeah, this is a much better color. We're gonna go in with Foreplay. This is the Artist Couture Diamond Tease lip gloss. My favorite lip glosses right now. And I'm just going to, yes. That's the only thing I hate about putting lip gloss over lipstick. It's because like it gets all over the wand. And for setting spray, I got this during the sale. It's the Becca Skin Love Glow Shield Prime and Set Mist. We're gonna put this all over our face. It smells so good. All right, everybody, and here is the final look. Here's how everything is looking. Let me know if you guys like this look down below. It's very neutral, but the thing I love about these products and the products I used, a lot of them are glowy, so they do fit my skin type a lot better. You can still use, you know, matte if you need to, but I just adjusted everything to the way my skin feels and the hydration of my skin, how much more hydration it needs, that sort of thing. But something I really love about the Beauty Blender foundation and the concealer that I used is that the foundation is supposed to be medium to full coverage, but right now it looks like a very light medium coverage. Like, it's nothing crazy. I feel put together, but I also don't feel too done up at the same time. Like, I feel casual. And I love when products give you the versatility to, you know, go in with a little or go in with a lot. You can really just pick what coverage you want, because I know some foundations like Kat Von D or, you know, a thicker foundation, it has so much pigment in it to where even half a pump on your skin looks so full coverage. With the Beauty Blender foundation, it looks so good. The products I used under it, I mean, I really love my makeup today. Everything I got from the Sephora sale has worked so well for me. I love the eyeshadow palette, I love the brow gel, I love the mascara, I love the lips. Absolutely love this highlight going on right here. I love the bronzer. I love everything I got. Now, this wasn't everything I got. Otherwise, we have like 6 separate videos of this. But if you guys want to watch all the hauls, they're all linked down below for you guys and all of the products I used in this video. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so many requests to do a video trying new makeup. Well, you guys wanted a full face of first impressions, but I've already tried half this stuff. So I just thought I'd do like a full face using new makeup. But I love you guys so much. Be sure to subscribe and click that bell if you made it this far and you were brand new. And also like this video. Hopefully I will see you guys in my very next video. And yeah, alright. Love you guys. Bye guys.